Over the years, I reviewed probably 15 to 20 different Zelos models, and this new model called Artemis, in my opinion, is among the most exciting and interesting ones so far. In today's video, I'll do a full review of this watch, give you all the positives and the negatives as I find them. My name is Oleg, and that right there is Mr. Bond. Now, as always, let's talk about the case and the dimensions. This model features a 40mm case diameter. It's about 45.5mm from one lug to another. It is a very slim watch at only 10.2mm case height, and the lug opening is 24mm, and of course this watch features this integrated strap design. There are 3 different versions of this watch available. I have the titanium version for the review, and that's actually my favorite version. I like this sandblasted finish. I also like this sort of two-tone finish because the barrel of the case is finished with Cerakoting, which gives it this ceramic-like texture, plus it is much more scratch resistant. The shape of this watch is very unique. It's unlike anything else. I really like how it curves and how it combines both angular and rounded design elements. There's a crown at the 3 o'clock position. It's signed with Zelos logo, and this is a simple push-pull style crown. It's not screw down, which is good because this watch is powered by the manual wound movement, and having a screw down crown on the manual wound movement is a big no-no. When you pull out the crown to the time setting position, it does feature this orange O-ring, so you know that the crown is out, and the color of that ring is very similar to the color of the seconds hand there by the 6 o'clock position. At the front of the case, you will find a boxed sapphire crystal that's secured together by these 6 custom screws. It's the first time ever that I see such design element. I've never seen a crystal being secured on top of the bezel. And looking at the photos, I wasn't too sure about this design element. In person, it does look really cool and really unique. This crystal also has plenty of AR coating. It is especially important on skeleton watches because you want to create this illusion of looking almost through the watch, and I'm happy to say that Zelos does achieve that illusion. A big part of that is also the display case back that you will find here. It is a screw down case back, and I'm guessing this watch doesn't have a higher water resistance rating because of the way the front sapphire is secured. These 6 screws probably don't create enough of the pressure, enough of the suction to bump up the water resistance to 100 meters. It's a slight negative, but I am willing to overlook that because the design is so cool. Skeleton dials are very difficult to execute. In my opinion, a skeleton dial can be compared to a giant spoiler on the car. It works well on very few cars, and because so many tacky cars have these giant spoilers, it kind of cheapens the look for everything. And it's the same thing with skeletonized dials. A good skeleton dial enhances the look of the watch. It gives you something extra, as opposed to a poorly executed skeleton dial just cheapens the look, and it also even cheapens other watches with such dials. Happy to say this one here really enhances the overall appearance of the watch. The legibility of the watch is not as good as it would be if it didn't have a skeleton dial. However, I'm happy to say the legibility is still definitely there. The dial is loomed. You can see the loom shot here, and Zelos never disappoints in the loom department. Another thing that makes this watch really special is the fact that there is no logo anywhere on a dial. I think that takes a lot of discipline, and it takes a lot of belief in your own brand and sort of brand identity not to put a logo on a dial. I think that makes this watch look even cooler and even more unique. In fact, there is absolutely no writing on the dial whatsoever. There's only this black cage-like structure to support the dial and to attach movement components to. This model is powered by the Swiss skeletonized Marvin 700, which is a manual wound movement. Zelos actually modified this movement to make it more open, to have the components more visible, and for it to work better as a skeletonized type movement. And that's one of the reasons why this watch works so well as a skeleton, because the movement from the ground up is built for the skeleton type appearance, instead of having sort of a skeleton dial on a movement that looks ugly, that doesn't look like it should be skeletonized. Here, it all looks very put together. It all looks like it belongs. In fact, it looks a lot more expensive than the price tag would suggest. As I said, on a dial, there is no Zelos logo. However, you can find a small Zelos logo here on one of the gears on the back. You can also see this sort of custom decoration on the barrel, which looks really cool. In terms of the technical specs of this movement, it has 17 joules, it beats at 3 Hz or 21,600 vibrations per hour, and it has 46 hours of power reserve. This model comes with a custom FMK integrated rubber strap. The rubber strap is of a really high quality. It's nice and subtle, and it conforms to your wrist right away. You don't need to really wear it in. As soon as you put it on your wrist, it is comfortable right out of the box. It does feature pretty simple hardware. It's just a simple titanium tank buckle. I wish they included a deploying type clasp. I think these types of watches really deserve it, and also it kind of prolongs the longevity of the strap because you don't always have to sort of bend it the other way when you put the strap through the loops. It just works better. Maybe charge extra like $50, but include a deploying strap on the future version. And speaking of that, that's actually another thing that I want to mention. It's not really a negative, it's just something that I wish Zelos will do in the future. I wish that they will sell the straps as an accessory in the future, maybe offer a few different colors, because that would make the watch really versatile and you could change the look of the watch pretty easily by putting a yellow strap or a blue strap or whatever. So that would be a really cool addition. On top of that, the way Zelos releases their watches, they have sort of limited production. So let's say they make 50 or 100 of each piece, and after it's sold out, that's it. You have to wait until the next batch releases, and usually there are small tweaks and changes to the model. So I really hope that these straps become available as a separate accessory and they will fit future models, because the last thing you want to do is buy this watch and 3 or 5 years down the line, the strap sort of rips, but you don't have a support for the next strap. Like, where else are you going to get the strap that fits this exact case other than from Zelos? So it's just a suggestion. I hope that Zelos will introduce these straps as an optional accessory and it'll just be available on their website. And here's the watch on my 7.5 inches wrist. I think it fits really well. It does wear larger, like a lot of integrated strap and bracelet watches tend to wear. I think this one wears closer to about 42mm diameter instead of the true to size 40mm. So just keep that in mind if you have a bit of a smaller wrist. The strap is really comfortable. There are no awkward pressure angles. It is also a really light watch, being made out of titanium with a titanium buckle. And lastly, it is really thin, which makes it feel more high-end and wear really comfortably. I'm really impressed with this offering from Zelos. I think with this model, they're really proving their design chops as well as their execution of the quality. This is one amazing package. And even though it's not their in-house movement, it almost feels like an in-house movement with all the customization and the skeleton-like nature of the dial. A big fan, even though I'm not a big fan of skeleton watches. I think on this one, it just works. And even though this is not exactly a cheap watch, $1,800 for this titanium version and more expensive for the other more exotic metals, it does feel like a watch even in a higher price category. If you were to hand me this watch and I didn't know anything about it, I didn't know it was a Zelos, and you told me, hey, this watch costs $5,000, looking at it, feeling it around, I'd probably agree with you. Yeah, it could cost $5,000. I just think that the micro brands and specifically Zelos got so good, they got to such a high level that now they're punching well over their weight class. And that's it for this review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the YouTube channel for more videos like this in the future, and leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about this watch. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Are you adding one to your collection? I always enjoy reading your comments. Thanks for watching this one, and we'll see you next time. Bye.